like, the first person who can sell the fail like the diet system on information will probably do very well. The Weight Watchers of information or whatever.
Yes.
I think the place where we can hope to like land some hooks and make and hold ground is in the business space, where where information can drive their business. And I think that's one of those things where like whatever happened in Eastern Tennessee between a local sheriff department and a raid gone bad, which might be capturing the attention of the country right now or whatever. That's really not going to change my local business need information. And, I need to know what's going on here with my local developers or whatever that local piece of information is. And it's very hard to take a consumer of information, just like a regular person who's just getting inundated with this, and say, stop watching that high speed chase in Tennessee and start paying attention to last night's, redistricting, voting redistricting thing that came up in your county. There's no way. You're never going to win that. But if you're selling products that feature business information separately, you start to get people's attention. Again, your local entrepreneurs, they might come for the zoning law, and they might stay for the, hey, there's I don't know, a sale on at
Hmm.
the local surplus city or whatever, and it's like, yeah, I need some new work boots, and that you just connected something that didn't have to leave your area, and you provided value. And up to this point, if you ever got yourself in the way of that business transaction, it would have been by accident, and you would have not gotten tipped for it. Now we're at a place where it's like you need to figure out how to put yourself in the middle of that and make people and do that discovery for people. Now you're changed. Now that's your customer. That is the alignment that you can build and bring value to your local community. That means that like you're back in business. You're never going to compete with that high speed chase. You aren't built for it. And you can't accept the narrative that like, I mean, I feel bad for local news or people in the media space who are like, you know what, maybe if I just had a hot take uh TikTok that talked about that high speed chase across the country, and
Yeah,
it's
it's
like
real tempting. It's tempting.
it's tempting. It's like, yeah, now you're going to compete with 40,000 other people doing that. Are you bringing nutrition in the form of information to your community? You're not. So stop doing that. Like, don't be tempted by that.
But I see what I like about, and so like 100%, yes, you're not going to beat that high speed chase. However, the incentives are aligned to cover the high speed chase because it's about popularity and audience.
Mhm.
However, just like you said, if you're taking the same information and then you're selling it in a new and novel product that helps businesses, and like high speed chase coverage doesn't lend anything to those business products, the incentive structure will probably heal itself to the point where you say like, "I'm sorry, covering breaking news on high speed for what? I got a guy willing to pay me like 15K a month for all of the planning commission coverage in the valley. And you want me to spend my time to do no, thank you. Somebody else will cover that chase, and that means that there will be a greater divide between the people who actually have good information and the people who don't want good information.